Hello guys and welcome to this video. Today we are starting my second or third FIFA 14 career mode if you count the one on the Xbox 360. Obviously it's next gen and it's with Atletico Madrid, the winner of the vote. Before we go any further guys, make sure you follow me on Twitter at @SubSweatyGamers to keep up to date with all the latest videos, news, and if you just want to chat, you're more than welcome to. So as you can see here, Atletico Madrid, this is going to be with the latest update, so we're going to have Diego, obviously a quality Brazilian player, and he was, where was he? He was at a German club, Wolfsburg was it? Somewhere on the sorts. Anyway, we're definitely going to put ourselves in the Champions Cup for the first season. Obviously Atletico Madrid are playing the second leg tonight against Chelsea. Kinda exciting because I'm wanting Atletico Madrid to win, not because of this career mode, it's because I don't like Chelsea, but at the same time, now I'm using Atletico Madrid for this career mode. It's sort of extra incentive to encourage them to win. So we're going to obviously play on world class, 5 minutes a half, download the latest squads and play in Europe for the first season as well. So this is going to be like the PSG career mode. It's probably going to be a 2-season series, so once we hit the second season, at the end I'll do again another vote of a few teams that I want to choose from. So this episode is basically going to be filled with transfers, targets, and we're going to have one friendly match before we finish off. So first of all, who do we need to buy for the squad? Well, at the moment I'm not too sure. The squad's looking pretty damn strong, as you can see here. We've got Turan also not on that starting 11 as you saw a moment ago, but we do have him off in the bench. Now I know for a fact Atletico Madrid haven't got a lot of strength and depth. Now they've got a good few players that are on the subs bench, but that's about it. They've got about 2 or 3 good players that can come on and really change the game. So maybe we're looking to add an extra, I wouldn't say striker because we've got Diego Costa, we've got David Villa, and I believe is it Adrian? He's also there. So we don't really need another striker. It's more or less probably the wingers. Now they don't have any pacey wingers. Now when you're on the wing you need that pace to get past the defender and whip the ball in or cut in. So we're looking at, I would say, a right midfielder and possibly another central midfielder. Now I'm not sure who to get and who I want to get, so this is why I'm setting up the global transfer market before we go any further. And I don't really have any out and out targets really. There's no big players I'm looking to bring in. There might be some decent players coming into the club this transfer market and in this episode if we're lucky enough, but there is no one big named. You know, I'm not going to be going for like Rooney or, you know, Ronaldo, Bale, you know, Modric. I'm not going for all these big name players. I'm just going to go purely for first team quality players that can really make a difference to the squad. So as I said, we're going to go for a right midfielder. Now I don't want them any older than 28 years old. You know, they will, you know, even if they're here for a season and make a good impact, that's good enough for me. So I don't really have anyone in mind in particular. So we're going to also look for a centre back, but a promising centre back. So a youngster that could probably come into the squad and this season gain a few overalls and next season be redeemed or deemed as first team quality. That's pretty much it for now. I don't really know who else to go for. I haven't really got any transfer targets in mind. I mean, I know Courtois is a Chelsea player on loan at Atletico Madrid, so maybe we should try and buy him again at the end of his season-long loan. So here's the first scout report from England, and Nani. Yes, actually that might be a good buy. So we're gonna inquire, I reckon, see how much United want. His value's 10 mil, so we could probably get him close to that actually, which is really good. And also another scout report here in Spain. Carlos Vela, he's a great player, but his value is nearly 16 mil, and to get him we might have to pay a lot of money, maybe take out all of our transfer budget, which I don't really want to do. An offer here for Toby Alderweireld. I'm not too sure how to pronounce that name, bloody hell, not this again. You know, I'm going to reject the offer. That's not really someone I want to get rid of. I believe he hasn't been at the club too long either. And also, we're going to obviously, starting off a new career mode, you've got to sort out who you're selling and who you want to keep, who you want to loan out. So I've been doing that and skipping the rest of that because I do go through the whole squad and sort that out. And we move back to Nani's inquiry. Also, Jefferson Farfan, someone I found out on the scout report as well when one of the scouts went to Germany. He's also a right midfielder. He's 28 years old, so 2 years older than Nani, but he's very quick and very powerful winger. And I've used him on Ultimate Team, and on Ultimate Team he is by far one of my favourite right wingers. So here's someone I'm interested in. I'm going to bid, obviously, 11 mil for Farfan, 10 mil for Nani. So that's 2 bids on offer. I'm not going to buy both. I'm going to buy one or the other. I'm probably going to edge towards Farfan, in all honesty. We have a transfer offer here for Juan Fran, and I'll tell you what, 28 years old, right back, we can probably get someone nice and young. If they offer anywhere close to 8.5 mil or accept that, then yes, we will probably let Juan Fran go and buy another right back. I've got a few targets in mind actually to replace him, such as Micah Richards, Raphael, possibly Piszczek from Borussia Dortmund. Anyway, the contract offer for Farfan has been done. We're just going to wait for him to accept it. We offered him a 3-year deal, and he's got quite a hefty wage. I believe 120k a week, quite a lot. And also Napoli here, €7 million offer. Are we going to counter it? No, I think we're going to accept this offer. It's a good offer. He's only going to decline with his age when it increases, and as much as he is part of the Atletico Madrid team now, you know, this is my career mode. I think it's a good move. I think going for someone younger, just as good but younger, maybe 22, 23 years old, would be a lot better for the squad and better for myself. So as you can see here, Farfan has accepted the contract offer, and we're going to accept the purchase, and our first signing in the new Atletico Madrid career mode has been completed, and it is none other than Jefferson Farfan, a realistic and decent signing, which means we can move Koke to the bench, and obviously he's a great player. He's going to be a game changer, and as you can see from here, Christian Rodriguez, an okay winger, nothing special. Raul Garcia, someone who I don't really like. I don't like the look of the stats. He looks pretty shit, to be honest with you guys. So maybe that's someone I could get rid of and replace as well. So obviously, with Juan Fran going, we are going to need to find some new right backs. And as I said, Raphael, Micah Richards, and also Seamus Coleman. He has been very, very decent in the Premier League this year. So I'm not just looking at the Premier League right backs either. As you can see here, Piszczek, another one I said. I'm not just looking at Premier League players, but they do offer a wide selection of decent players that can play in the first team of Atletico Madrid and improve it, yet they're not world-class players. You know, they're decent, but they're not world-class, and they're also quite cheap. So that's pretty much my reasoning for going to the Premier League for some of the players. And also Piszczek, 28 years old, but overall 83. If we can get him, that'd be good. I would prefer Raphael. Being a United fan, I love Raphael. He's a quality right back, so that's someone I would prefer to have in the squad. So as you can see here, another transfer offer for someone called Thiago, 32 years old, overall 80. That's a good overall, but he's 32 years old. He's going to decline like heck. So we're going to try and get rid of him. They've offered 4.5 mil. His value is 4.7 mil. So I'm going to accept that, and hopefully we can get rid of him. And we can reinvest into the squad. We can bring in a central defensive midfielder to replace him, and that would be pretty damn awesome. We're going to submit a new offer for Raphael. They want around 7.6 to 10.4 mil. We're going to offer him a decent sum. Hopefully they'll accept, but we never know. Everton also want 12.5 mil for Seamus Coleman, so that's pretty much out of the window. I don't really want to pay that much. Micah Richards, Man City want 11 mil. Now Micah Richards is a decent right back, and he's very, very powerful, very strong. But as I said, I would prefer to get Raphael. I might be able to get him a lot cheaper as well. I'm going to offer one final bid before I move on and get Micah Richards, and that's 10 mil. And that is what Manchester United want, so hopefully we can sign him for that. Another player is Mohamed Diame, West Ham player. Very decent midfielder, very strong. He's a bit like Yaya Toure in some respect. He's very powerful and he makes some surgeon runs. He has scored a few goals for West Ham. Not many, but a few. so he's one player on my mind. Also, someone that caught my eye here is Sandro. Now, he plays for Tottenham. I haven't seen too much of him lately, but looking at them stats there, he's overall 81, only worth 8 mil, and he's got some really decent stats. Very strong, very tall, defensive-minded, someone that could really help us out in that central midfield area. Victor Wanyama is someone I would like to get, but he's recently signed for Southampton from Celtic, so we can't actually sign him until January, if not the end of the season. So here we go, guys, our first official game for Atletico Madrid in this career mode. It is a friendly, so it does not matter if we win, lose or draw. A win would be great to kick off the friendlies though, so that's what I'm going to try and do, but I can't guarantee anything. This is the first time I've actually played with Atletico Madrid on career mode at all. That is on FIFA 14, I believe. I might have used them once or twice, but that's pretty much the first time. And so I've got to get used to the formation. I've been used to that 4-3-3 formation. That's very attacking, but also very crowded in that midfield area. This formation we're using is the 4-2-3-1 with the 2 wingers. It's a good formation. It's a formation I use on Ultimate Team, and as you can see here, Farfan is making his debut for the club. It's not an official debut, I suppose, because it is a friendly. Turan comes out onto the left with Diego and Diego Costa, the 2 up front. Obviously Diego just playing behind Costa. It's a good lineup, it's a good squad, and I'm really excited for the season. Obviously we play Barcelona in them 2 final legs. I don't understand how that works. There's a two-legged final, you know. It's kind of confusing, but we play Barcelona, so that's a chance to pick up silverware before the season officially starts, which is always good. As you can see here, moving into the 14th minute of the game, it's 0-0. Been quite tough actually. Obviously getting used to the players. A lot of the players are quite slow. We do have a chance here. Costa straight back to Diego on the volley, and it's, I was going to say just over, but that was quite over. A good chance and a good effort from Diego there. Good bit of play, and it's just showing the link-up play between the players. Now this squad chases the ball like anything. I've never played with a squad that are so not aggressive, but you know, they just constantly press, and they're just pressing the other team all the time. It's absolutely fantastic to work with because we have a lot of the possession, but we haven't been able to get that final chance and score a goal. As you saw a little while ago, we did have a chance, but it is now half-time and it is 0-0. So far it's been good, but nothing special. Maybe we do need to invest in maybe another quicker winger. I'm not too sure, but at the moment it's pretty good. Another chance there though, deflected and blocked off by the opposition on the 55th minute. And then we can move forward to the 85th, 86th minute. And it's getting to the end of the game now, but we have a chance. Farfan out on the wing. Come on, Farfan. It's your first game for the club. He crosses it in. Koke's there, and it's 1-0. Come on, that's surely the win. A late goal, and I will accept that. It's been an okay game, nothing special, nothing important. And the game itself is worth nothing. It's just a friendly warm-up game, getting used to the players and the squad. But that is a great run from Farfan and an easy header for Koke. So there we go, guys. It's pretty much the end of this friendly match, and other than that, we're just waiting for the ref to blow the whistle. And he does. Full-time result. We win the first friendly 1-0. Been tough, been okay, nothing special as I've said before. And we can move on to the final bit of this first episode with Atletico Madrid. It's been pretty damn exciting leading up to this episode. Now, Manchester United have accepted this transfer offer for Rafael, so he is probably going to be our second signing for Atletico Madrid to replace Juan Fran. Correct me if I'm wrong, if I'm not pronouncing it right. I'm not very good with the pronunciation of words, especially names and football teams, but I'm pretty okay with the Spanish players and teams. I think, you know, that's what I'm thinking. Anyway, we can move for another player, as I said, Sandro, someone that I'm very interested in bringing to Atletico Madrid. And we could probably get him for around 10 mil. Anywhere between 10-15 mil would be a fair price, I would personally say. Now, Atletico Madrid's board have just relaying what they want from this season and where they want me to finish in the league. Although they haven't actually said where they want me to finish. They've just said they want a good performance in the league. So I'm aiming for top 3. That is my goal, and if I don't get it, I might actually get the sack. So we are at the end of this episode, so I hope you guys have enjoyed it. It's been a lot of transfer business here, and we're just offering up a contract offer for Sandro. The bid was accepted, and we're going to end it there and carry on the friendlies and more transfers in the next episode. Make sure you like this video if you've enjoyed it. Leave some comments and feedback below if you want anything changed or any transfer suggestions. Until next time guys, take care, and I'll see you in episode 2.